Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's weekly market view for Monday, the 5th of June to Friday, the 9th of June, 2023. My name is Vishal. Let's get started. All right, so let's start with the Nifty chart. And as you can see that the monthly chart is approaching towards the all-time highs here. Let's move on to the weekly chart. So on the weekly chart, we have the closest area of demand around 17,865 to 17,541. We might tend to see a little bit of a corrective move to the downside before markets might take off again. But monthly and weekly aren't looking bearish. If you look at the daily chart from last week, we nicely reacted to this area over here. Price gave a nice pullback. Now market is consolidating. Either this could turn into a potential drop-based drop, or it could also potentially move into a drop-based rally. Based on the SGX market open right now, we are expecting the markets to gap up strongly. SGX is suggesting 97 points up. So we might gap up strongly. So it's more or less going to be a drop base rally. And then if you go on to the smaller time frame charts on the 30 minutes, these are your key levels of demand and supply to watch out for today. So in case if we have a very strong gap up, it's more likely that we might open in these supply zones and then price might react. The closest levels of demands are 18,432 and 18,390. So these are going to be the levels to watch out for on the Nifty for today. Let's move on to the Bank Nifty now. And Bank Nifty has been also moving pretty strongly. So here you can see that we already are slightly above the all-time highs. And here also you can see how the markets are potentially moving to the upside. So now we are expecting to see a little bit of a corrective move to the downside. However, we may not get that corrective move today itself because the markets are gapping up. So maybe the markets might gap up, move into an area of supply, and then possibly come down. If you look at the 75-minute chart, this is where the price is halted last week, in fact, on the 1st of June. And then this is what the prices did on the 2nd of June. So nothing much. We are in this area of demand, which has given a new high. So we would expect the markets to more or less continue the momentum to the upside on Bank Nifty. The level to watch out for today on Bank Nifty will be this gap area. So if the markets do gap into this area, we have seen prices actually reacting towards these lower levels, and there's a strong sell-off coming in. So today, in case if the market does gap up, then all these sellers who have basically sold around 44,265 levels might possibly get trapped, and because of that the markets might tend to move further down. So this is an area to watch out for, 44,370 to 44,494 on the Bank Nifty. And there is also one more area on the 15-minute chart of the Bank Nifty, which is 44,130, 44,180. So this will also be an area to watch out for. Any price, anytime price opens into this area, we might see a sell-off coming in. All right, so keep a close watch on these levels for today. Let's move on to Fin Nifty now. And if you look at Fin Nifty, price on the weekly chart has given us a little bit of a bounce. Now prices are consolidating. Nothing much on the weekly chart. Yeah, pretty much the price action is not indicating anything much. We have this this level of demand over here. Prices could pull back to this level and continue moving up. And we also have this area of supply here. So today it will be actually interesting just to see whether Fin Nifty opens back into this supply zone, and possibly if we do tend to get some kind of a reaction. All right, let's move on to the USD INR chart now. And last week, the USD INR chart has been moving in this more or less wedge kind of a formation. And in fact, last week, it did trigger the daily demand zone, which was plotted around 82.30 to 82.15. Now, it will be interesting to see once the USD INR opens at 9 a.m. today, whether we see a gap up or a gap down, because that is going to possibly dictate the direction for the Nifty as well. So keep a close watch on the USD INR. We are in this daily demand level. If this level holds and USD INR starts to move up or gaps up, then probably Nifty might, although it's gapping up, it might start moving down because of the inverse correlation. On the 75 minutes, this is your closest level of demand, 82.24 to 82.15. So this is a key level to watch out for on the USD INR for today. All right, let's move on to the next chart, which is the PSU Bank chart. And last time in your comment section, there were a few people who said that, Vishal, it'll be nice if we cover a sector for a week and then probably track the levels. So I'm straight away going to the 75-minute chart of the PSU Bank. I have these two key levels plotted: 40.17, 39.89, 41.82 to 42.19. Now, how do I look at these levels when I'm possibly trying to look at a stock, right? So I have two stocks on the radar. One is Bank Baroda and the other is State Bank of India. So I'm just going to load Bank Baroda. And if you closely observe Bank Baroda, I'm going to just get to the exact level of interest, which is 180 to 179. This level is more or less coinciding with the PSU Bank demand zone. So what do we expect if the price comes into the level? Then if the sector is also at that level, then we are more likely to get a bounce from this level and prices should ideally move to the upside. On the supply side, let me just load the local data quickly. We do have this level 191 to 194, which is also coinciding with the PSU Bank supply zone. So these are the two key levels to watch out for on Bank Baroda. Now let's move on to the State Bank of India chart. And on State Bank of India, these are going to be the key levels to watch out for on the 75 minutes chart, right? So today, if we do happen to get a gap up opening, then these are going to be the key levels to watch out for. So 592 to 595 and 568 to 563. Let me just show them to you here. Yeah, these are going to be the key levels, right? So in case if State Bank of India gaps up and Bank Nifty also gaps up into that level and Bank Nifty starts to fall, then more or less State Bank of India will also start to fall. So these can be your intraday opportunities for today. So I hope you enjoyed this session. Again, if you do like our session, please do subscribe to Sher Khan Education on YouTube. And please give your valuable comments on this session, as well as do keep watching all our videos that are uploaded on Sher Khan Education. Have a lovely trading week, everyone. Trade safe, trade well. Bye-bye.
This should not be treated as a recommendation. Please conduct your own analysis or consult a financial advisor before investing.